Divine Infinite Light Beings. I just heard you running and you're running and you're running away. You're running and you're running and you're running away. You're running and you're running and you're running away. But you can't run away from yourself. No, you can't run away from yourself. So somebody you know is running away from themselves, or this could be you on a lower timeline, running away from yourself, discovering that you are a divine infinite light being now in this point in time, present point in time in your life, right? But this frequency that we are listening to, and before we get to the frequency that we're listening to, right, I put into YouTube, stop running from your emotions, right? So a lot of shit came up to help you stop running from your emotions. So if you are running from your emotions or know somebody who's running from their emotions, maybe they should go and put in that same energy so they can receive that same energy of all those different energies of how to show you, teach you, learn you how to stop running from your emotions, right? If you can't do it on your own, if you can't go inside with you and learn on your own, there is exterior, outward exterior energy that can help you, right? But Spirit is saying you can't run away from yourself. Like, you keep running away from yourself, you'll never reach your 10 of cups, right? Is what Spirit is saying. You'll never reach your happiness. You'll never reach your goal. You'll never reach your potential, right? You'll never reach your purpose if you keep running away from yourself. You keep running away from your shadow. You keep running away from your healing. You keep running away from your truth, right? The true you, right? You're running away. I'm running and running and you're running and you're running away. But you can't run away from self. You can run away from every fucking everybody, and you can hide this shit from every fucking everybody, what Spirit is saying, what Bob was saying. But you can't hide the shit from yourself. That is the message. You can't hide the shit from yourself, right? You can't. Results. You hide the shit from yourself, you'll never get the results that you are seeking. You keep running from yourself. This is the 8 of Wands. You running from yourself, you'll never, and you running fast. It says speed. You running fast from yourself. You running fast from not being healed. You running fast from feeling neglected. You're running fast from feeling abandoned. You're running fast from having those childhood wounds. You still running from that shit. You running fast from all them lies you told, right? You can't run away from yourself. You can't run away from yourself is what Spirit is saying. And that song just that. We had to have a moment of silence. We had to have a moment of silence. Confirmation. You recognize that you're running from yourself. You recognize that you need healing, but you constantly running. You constantly lying to these people. But see, what Spirit is saying, these people really see the real you too. These people see that you pretending, you performing, you putting on an act. These people see. Or you see what's going on with the person around you. Divine Infinite Light Beings. Because I usually pick up the energy for the Divine Infinite Light Beings and what's going on around them. But some cross watcher is watching, and that was for them in the moment, right? But you see what's going on with this person. You recognize. You know it's an act. You know it's a performance. You know they running from themselves. As well as they ran from you, they ran from themselves by running from you, not wanting to face the music. So somebody could be getting the musical downloads about you, and they still got to listen. They still got to face the music. It's still being presented to them, even though they didn't want to face you. It's being presented to them through music, is what Spirit is saying. So they still facing the motherfucking music. How you see how Spirit work? Running. You can't run from yourself. There's no way you can get it. You can't escape it. There's no escape. You thought you was in the motherfucking escape room? There's no escape. Remember in the escape room, the motherfuckers thought they was finna escape, but it led to their death. So some of these people could be, leading themselves to death, because it led to their death. It was only one woman that escaped, right? But it was a two. So this shit keeps going on in their life. It was a part two. It just didn't stop after she escaped. So they've been running and running and running and running for quite some time right now. They've been trying to escape this shit for quite some time now, instead of just healing the shit. 555 on the timer. Instead of making change. They've been running from the shit. Instead of making change. They've been running from the shit. They're running and they're running and they're running away. They're running and they're running and they're running away. But they can't run away from themselves. I'm sick, y'all. I can't get it. They can't, and it's making them sick that they can't run away from their self. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They don't want to receive the healing. But it's making them sick that they can't get away from themselves. Because they know how fucked up they are. In the head, body, mind, and soul. Spirit. They fucked up. And Spirit trying to help them. Spirit sent you to help them, matter of fact. And they ran the fuck away. This is you. They ran the fuck away. They're running but they can't run away from themselves. From yourself, yeah, but it's them. They gotta understand they can't run. This is what they telling themselves. They can't, because the way it came out, it's not. They wasn't supposed to come out that way. So this is what they're telling them their self. They can't run away from their self, even though they keep trying. They can't run away from their self. Because you see how that shit came out my mouth? Bob didn't say it like that. He said, you can't run away from yourself. But this is them talking to themselves. They saying, I can't run away from myself. You see that shit? They acknowledge it. And we just had 555 on the clock. I know we did. Because it's 5:58. So, yeah. It's synchronicity. Wow. Okay. Yeah. They made the decision to run. And they still making the decision to run. Because they don't want to heal. This could be your family member. This could be your friend. This could be your lover. This could be your child. This could be your neighbor. This could be a stranger you know. But they running. This could be you on your lower timeline. Running from yourself. Running from your healing. Running from your elevation. Spirit is saying, stop running. Stop running. It's time to heal those emotional wounds. And get balance within your frequencies. Make the decision to do so. to heal. Stop running. You can't run away from yourself. You just can't. You're going to drive yourself crazy. Or they're going to drive themselves crazy. Trying to run away from themselves. Instead of trying to heal. Instead of trying to heal and accept what Spirit give you and celebrate. Accept what Spirit gives you and celebrate. They need to accept what Spirit is giving them and celebrate a new opportunity. Because any chance you get to heal is a new opportunity. And it's a new time to celebrate in the present moment. People got to understand. You see how my fingers is intertwined like that? That's how Spirit wants you to be intertwined with yourself, with your healing, with loving on you, with not running away from you. You see how that shit look? Look all fucking deformed and shit. Spirit wants you deformed within yourself. To recreate yourself. Break down that deformity and recreate yourself is what Spirit wants you to do. Fucking heal and celebrate. All right, I'm done. My back. Okay. Woo. Healing energy to us all. Ashe, remember, you can't run away from yourself. They can't run away from themselves. They're going to drive themselves crazy, bat shitty, if they continue to try to run away from their self. The shadow is going to always be there. Ashe, Ashe.